We've already opened with prayer, so we're going to go straight into our study together. Just a little bit of housekeeping, particularly for those who are online. So locally, it's the 25th of September here, and our camp goes all the way to October the 11th. It's approximately a week now and then another week. And in total there are 34 presentations or studies. Everybody online, if you have questions that need following up, message me directly. We have 8 teachers at this camp. I think there are 5 international teachers and 3 local. And I'll be doing 11 presentations through the camp. 11 presentations through the camp. So on my board work, I will have the study number, and then I'll be labeling my presentations 1 of 11 or 2 of 11, etc. So for my presentations, #1 will mean it's the first presentation of the camp, so you can keep a track of things. Not everybody will be using a digital whiteboard. Everybody does it their own way. Everybody presents in their own fashion. They may not be using a whiteboard. So we have an open forum that we can all talk together. Just need to clarify when you speak how that's going to be handled for the Zoom. Okay, so we're going to have a roving mic. So please put your hand up. A mic will come to you. Most people aren't familiar with speaking in this format. Everything gets translated, so you need to keep your sentences short and your statements clear. So they can be translated well. So for the people here in person, does anybody have any questions? No, we're all good. Just checking if they're good. Just got some technical issues. All good? For the past couple of weeks, maybe a little bit longer. So if I went back to the Slovakian camp meeting, together we've been discussing Revelation 17. And this has been a recurring theme over, I guess, the last 3 camp meetings. I think this will be the 4th. So, if you have any questions or things that you don't understand about what's been taught over the past couple of months, you need to ask me. So you'll know that the 5 speakers who have been discussing the Sunday law subject have completed their task. And the studies that I've been doing have been the beginning of trying to get that information that they've presented to bring it all together as best as we can collectively. So it seems important to me that we understand the dynamics of the book of Daniel in general, and specifically Revelation 12, 13 and 17. I hope by now we are all comfortable that the beasts in Revelation 12, 13 and 17 each chapter has a beast, and I've taught now fairly consistently that it's the same animal. I don't know if there's anybody here or online that still disagrees with that. All the 5 Sunday law speakers believe or agree that they're the same animal. So I'm not alone in that understanding. Is there anybody here who sees it differently? When they go to the dragon of chapter 12, or the sea beast of 13, or the scarlet beast of 17, that they're all the same. So just online, if you're online, nobody put their hand up here in person. So I guess I'll find by the end of the day if there's anybody online who still thinks these animals are different. The only way you're really going to understand what we're doing over the next few classes is if you've watched and understood the presentations that I've done this summer. So as I'm reviewing now, it's only a very quick and superficial review of what's already been taught. So it seems important to me that when we look at these 3 chapters, that we understand that there are 2 views. There are two views of looking at these beasts. So I've already spoken about this several times now. And maybe someone might be able to tell me how I've described these two views or two ways of looking at this history. Just put your hand up. Just in there.
You said there's a panoramic view and a local or dispensational view.
Thank you. Did you want to say something? Exactly the same? I didn't hear what you said, sorry. Oh, you can't hear what Justina said? Okay. Do you want to have another go?
So there was a panoramic view and a dispensational view.
Does anybody not understand those terms when we've used dispensational and panoramic? So everybody understands what panoramic means and what dispensational means. So someone has said, can I remind you of what that means? So if we were to go to Revelation 13 and at the beginning of the chapter, we're told that what's being seen is a beast or an animal that comes out of the sea. Stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea. And then it describes what that beast looks like. So without proving it, tell me if what's being described there is a dispensational view or a panoramic view. In its primary context. So put your hands up if you think the primary focus is panoramic. So we had a couple of hands up. Dispensational. A few more hands. And most people haven't joined in. So I presume that's because you don't know and you don't want to take a guess. Okay, so for those who said dispensational, now tell me why. So someone can put their hand up and tell me why you said dispensational. So who's that? Just behind you? You got to get right. Yeah.
Yes, we seem to notice that this is the dispensational view because of the rise of the sixth kingdom.
So in the verse, oh sorry, the rise of the sixth kingdom. So in the verse, there's no sixth kingdom. It's just the beast. So tell me why you think it's dispensational. You can't add information that isn't there. Do you want another go? No? Okay. Someone else? Now everybody doesn't want to say anything because I'm nervous. Yes, please put your hands up higher next time. Go ahead.
Uh, I was thinking that it was dispensational because I can see that the beast is having hairs that are dying and reviving themselves.
Okay. It says there it has heads that are alive and dying. So of course that's in verse 3, not in verse 1. Because in verse 1, all the 7 heads are alive and well.
So I guess I'm changing, I think.
Oh, okay. He's joined you, Erica. Just turn the other side. Anyone else want to have a go? We nervous? Who wants to speak? If you don't participate, you don't learn as well.
Excuse the voice, I have a flu. I thought this is happening at a specific time. In verse 1.
Say that again. The last.
Okay. I thought this is happening at a specific time.
Okay, so it's happening at a specific time.
Yes.
Just read the couple of words that indicate that to you.
I stood upon the sand of the sea and I saw a beast.
That will do. Can everybody see that? If you're standing on the sand of the sea, that word picture, even if we don't fully understand the symbology, John is at a specific point in time. And therefore, it has to be a dispensational view. Everybody see that? Yeah? Okay, good. So, we know in its primary context, it's a dispensational view. We could go to other verses and develop that thought to really prove that it is so. So we know it's dispensational. Is it panoramic as well? So to answer that question, you may have to go to a couple of other verses, as we were just told a minute ago. Can't remember your name, sorry. Gwani? Gwani? So, Gwani said that heads are dying and they're alive and dead. So, we know in verse 1 that that's not the case. All the heads are alive. So you get this snapshot picture, or what I've called a panoramic picture, that covers a lot of history. The history of all 7 heads. So it is panoramic. And what you need to do is to be able to compartmentalize this picture. On the one hand, to understand the complete or panoramic view, and at the same time understand that it is at a specific point in history that this story is being given. So, if I were to draw it this way, we'll draw a line, and if I were to say 1, 2, 3, where are we, or John, in this line? This line is history, going from left to right, 1 to 3. We know it's the complete history. How do we know it's the complete history? Curtis?
Because it's told us that it's 7 heads. So it covers all the kingdoms.
Wait for the mic. Oh, over here. Just put your hand up so she can see. Yeah? No, over here. Second row. Put it right close.
Yeah, I was thinking also of the point that John was standing upon the sand of the sea and he was looking back.
We'll do that in a minute. My question was, how do we know it's the whole history?
Yeah, I was not there. I was missing that point. But I think I will agree to what Katie said.
And what did he say?
He is seeing the 7 heads, which is the complete history of the kingdoms. I agree with that.
Okay. I'll come back in a minute. Cobus?
Yes, I also think it mentions all 7. So as 7 as a complete. So it's just the same.
It's the same. Okay, so we've established that it's the whole story. And where are we in this story? At 1, 2, or 3? Put your hands up if we're at number 1. Number 2? And number 3? And the rest of you don't know? So for online, nobody said 1 and nobody said 3. So like you said, we're here in the middle and we're looking back. That's what you said. And looking forward. So someone give me a Bible verse that speaks about this principle, this concept. So, did that get translated? So, when I said, where are we? Not where are we today, but where is John? Where is this story that John has been placed in? Did that answer your question? Anybody got a Bible verse? Begin with a book. Over here.
Bible verse would be Revelations 1.
Chapter? Sorry, verse?
Verse 19.
119. Let me check. That's a good verse. I was thinking of a different one. Justina?
I was thinking Isaiah chapter 46.
Someone else give us the verse without looking. Anybody remember? I'm not asking you to tell me the verse. She knows the verse. Nobody?
Isaiah 46, verse 10.
Verse 10. Everybody okay with that? So, this is a verse that we used all the time in the past, declaring the end from the beginning. I'll just leave that. So you need to understand that verse in its context in order to know that this verse is referring to this dynamic. That the story is in the middle of some history, and God is going to explain what's about to happen by what has happened in the past. So Isaiah 46:10 and we say past, present, future. God will declare the end or the future, which isn't here yet, by the past. And then another thing that you need to understand in Isaiah 46 is what? In order to make all of this work. Something has to be happening. When? In the present. That was the power of this verse. You have to understand what's happening in the present, because that relates to the past and the future. And you can't see that so easily in the verse itself. So you have 3 events. But in the verse, how many events can you see? Just 2. And if we can't, if we're not familiar with that, the verse doesn't mean much. So that was Isaiah, and we're going to now say that John, in the book of Revelation, is going to use the same technique or methodology. Past, present, and future. Is everybody okay with that? Curtis.
A moment ago, you said to someone what they said is not written in the verse. I.e., don't add information that's not there. So how's what you've described different, methodology-wise?
Hope everybody understands the question. So, when someone, what the person said earlier, is they spoke about the 6th kingdom. And I said, you can't do that, because there's no mention of kingdoms in this verse. In fact, it's not really even mentioned in the chapter itself, Revelation 13 chapter. So, I didn't quite say it this gently, but you're jumping too many steps. And if you jump too many steps, you make too many assumptions and you can make mistakes. So hopefully that would seem reasonable to you all when I said you can't do that. So when we come to Isaiah, what I wanted us to see is the same thing that I think we can see in Revelation 13:1. In 13:1, because it's all symbolic, John tells us that he's standing on the beach, if I can call it, the sand of the sea. So in that story, you can see that you're at a fixed point in time. So we're at a specific point in time. Now, I admit that when I asked are we at 1, 2, or 3, in verse 1, I don't think it's that easy to see that we're in the middle. Unless it is obvious. Okay, so Curtis has got me worried. Okay, so in verse 13:1, I don't think it's obvious that we're at number 2. So you'd have to look at a couple of more verses to prove that. So then we went to Isaiah, and I don't think I added anything in Isaiah. We jumped straight to verse 10, but in Isaiah, which is slightly different to Revelation, because Revelation is all symbolic. John, in the chapter, isn't there at the same time that he's alive. Which is the question that Shemaine asked before. She said, when is number 2? Is it 100 AD, when John is alive? Is it today, 2025? Or another period of history? So we would have to do quite a bit more research to know when number 2 is. Does anybody not know where we are in the verse? Or in the chapter even? Put your hands up if you don't know the date. Okay, so some people don't know the date. So that means everyone else does? Now you're getting worried because I'm going to ask somebody. Do you know, Chichi? Go ahead. 1798. That was it, sir. So, Revelation 13 is given in the history of 1798. So, when we go to Isaiah, there's no symbology there. It's a real story. So to answer Curtis's question, even though it might not look the same, I think it's the same methodology. I want to know where Isaiah is in this story. And you can show, if you looked at the story carefully, that you're at number 2 in Isaiah. So I don't think it's the same as the issue that I had earlier with Revelation. So in Revelation, there's a symbol in the verse that tells you it's dispensational, but it doesn't tell you it's number 2. Not directly. You have to read further in the chapter to see that you're at number 2. So in the same way in Isaiah, from the story of the surrounding verses, you can see you're at number 2 there as well. So, going back to Curtis, does it sound reasonable that I'm using the same methodology, even though it looks slightly different. The execution might look different, but it's actually the same methodology, the same technique. The execution, what is that? Yeah, the details of it might look different, but it is really the same. So that's just to Curtis.
I can see what you've done. I guess I'm questioning the legality of adding information to Revelation.
In Revelation, you agree we're at number 2? How do you know you're not at 1 or 3? Just from verse 1. Can you know where you are?
I don't think you can know, just from verse 1.
Okay, so you agree from verse 1 you know you're at a specific point. But you don't know where you are in that point. And in Isaiah 46 it's the same. It just says beginning and end.
Isn't that because in Isaiah he's explicitly said back and forward, beginning, end. So at least it doesn't seem as explicit in Revelation.
So in verse 10, if we said there's a beginning and an end, there is a middle. That's not added any information. So Isaiah 46 has a 1, 2 and 3. How would you know where you are in Isaiah? Just from the verse.
It says, because the specific words are that God is going to declare the things that are not yet done. So the future, and the way that they're going to do that is by looking at things that have already happened. So the inference is that it has to be the middle, because the things that are not yet are future. And if it's happened, it's past.
What was the objection you had with me then?
That's fine in Isaiah.
Oh, okay.
You're not adding information there. But when we go to Revelation 13:1,
I thought you were saying I'd added information in 46. Yeah, in Revelation 13:1, you can't know that you're at number 2. You need to go to a couple more verses. Sorry, Tina, you had a question? You changed your mind? I can't hear? Okay. Okay, so I want us to understand that there's 2 views in chapter 13. And you need to conceptualize both and handle them differently. So sometimes you keep them separate, sometimes you join them together. So without going into the details, you'll see the same in chapter 12. And you'll see the same in chapter 17. So in 17, is it dispensational or panoramic? No one's sure? Panoramic? In chapter 17, is it primarily a panoramic view or a dispensational view? Put your hand up if it's panoramic. Primarily. Put your hands up if it's dispensational. We can all put our hands up. It's dispensational. It's dispensational. Verse 3. John gets carried into the wilderness. Now, even if you're not sure what the wilderness is, if you think it's a place or something else, just in the same way you may not understood what sand was, someone said 1798, 13:1. To do that, they changed sand, a place, like a beach, into a time. Can we see that they did that? They changed sand into time. So you could do a similar thing in chapter 17. You could turn wilderness also into time. So you can do it that way. Or in the same verse, verse 3, the beast is scarlet. So it gives you a specific characteristic of the beast. Depending on your ability or your prior knowledge, there's enough information there to know that it's a dispensational view. And anybody not okay with that? So, everybody's okay? In Revelation 17, where are we? So, we know we're at number 2. In the middle. I say that we know that. If you go through the chapter, you'll see that we are. So in fact, if you go to 13 and 17, you know both chapters bring you to the middle. So someone before spoke about kingdoms. So chapter 17 is where you see kingdoms. It mentions them. And without going to the verse, do we all agree that there are 7 kingdoms? 7 heads, 7 kingdoms. Now, not everybody might agree with that, but if you don't agree, I'll get feedback from you. So, I think 2 weeks ago, I was given a question about the 8th head. The 8th is found in this chapter, and I answered that question. So if anybody's got any more questions about the 8th head, please ask. But my position is there is no 8th head. No 8th kingdom. So if we put that thought aside for the moment, we've got 7 heads, 7 kingdoms. Where are we in history now? Now you can either, let's do it with head numbers. So the question is, where are we? And so now I'm looking for a number. It will be kingdom number or head number. So who wants to have a go? Chichi? Second row. 1 second. Second row from the front. Just tell me the number.
I think the 8 number 6. 6th kingdom.
We're at number 6. Justina, you had your hand up? So we've got 6. We've got 6. Covis. There we go. 666. We're doing... I thought someone was going to help us. Everybody agree we're at number 6? I didn't say the verse. Okay, so now he's given you a clue. So now Curtis has said it depends. So if we went back to chapter 13, and now we go back to what I said we're not going to do. Now we give a number for chapter 13. Does everybody understand what we're doing? We've got chapter 13 and chapter 17. It's the same story because it's the same animal. Does everybody agree with that? So if we all agree with that, now if we can have numbers, head numbers, in 17, I asked where were we? And everyone said 666. Except Curtis said, which verse? So he thinks, what? So what does he think? With the mic. Tell me what he's thinking.
He thinks we're in the 5th kingdom. He thinks we're in the 5th kingdom.
He said, he said, we're in the 5th kingdom. Number 5. So I want to broaden it. Tell me what he thinks. What word did he... I don't think he used the word, but what word did he use?
He said it depends.
He said it depends. Keep it for a minute. He said it depends. He said which verse? I think he said which verse. And you interpreted which verse to mean it depends. Everybody understand that? For him to ask the question which verse, it means it depends. He might be right, he might be wrong. So now we've gone back to 13. And someone said we're in 1798, number 2. So in Revelation 13, where are we? And I want a number. Just someone shout out. 6. Anyone else? Okay, so we've got 666 and we've got depends. And now we've got 655 depends. Everybody okay with that? Who doesn't understand anything? Put your hands up if you don't understand what we're doing. Okay, so we'll go to Revelation 17. We're okay. We're in the 6th. Okay, so we're in 17, and the woman is riding a beast. Verse 3. Saw a woman riding a beast. Who's this woman? Anybody want to tell me who the woman is? Erica, who's the woman? 1 second.
It is the papacy.
Keep the mic. So, the papacy, she said. So, I'm going to ask a non-technical question. What number? If it's the papacy.
5.
So, reason why I said it's non-technical because it's not. She knows it's not ahead. But she says it's number 5. And what colour is the woman?
Red, scarlet.
Her clothing.
Red, scarlet.
Say that again, sorry?
It's scarlet.
Scarlet. So that's verse 4. And so you said it's number 5. Or she is. Keep the mic. And she's scarlet. Yes? And what colour is the beast?
Scarlet.
And what number are we if we look at the beast?
Mm, 5.
So Erica says we're at number 5. Not number 6. Yeah?
Yes.
Who disagrees with her? Kobus?
I'll go back to what Curtis said. There's different things in chapter 17 depending. Because I see dispensational and I see panoramic. But when you ask the specific verses to Erika, I agree, number 5. But if you move to a different place, I'll see a different dispensation.
So when you gave number 6, you were in a different part of the story of 17? So it would then depend?
5 has fallen and 1 is, so I was there.
So it would depend where you are in the story.
Yes.
Put your hands up if you don't understand. Okay, so for everybody online, everybody here understands. Or they're not willing to play. So we now have a panoramic view, and we have a dispensational view, and depending on where you are in the story, the chapter, you can be in a different dispensation. So does anybody want to comment on anything that we've just said so far? Besides Curtis. Besides Curtis. Over here, Tina, second row. Keep the mic when you're finished.
I just wanted to ask, is the woman, do you see the woman throughout the whole dispensation? Different dispensations.
You see the woman throughout the whole story? Or
Yes.
do you? Do you see the woman through the whole story? Do you want me to answer or are you going to answer?
It was a question.
Do you want to answer your own question? Let me ask you a question. In Revelation 13, you see a beast. Is that beast covering the whole story? She said yes. So if I go to chapter 17, I see a beast, 7 heads. Is that covering the whole story?
Yes.
Speak a bit louder.
Yes.
So when you look at that beast in 17, you see a woman on top of the beast. And if the beast is there all the time, tell me what you think about the woman.
She's there. She's there.
All the time? If the beast is there all the time, and she's always riding the beast, is she there all the time?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I agree. So keep the mic then. In Revelation 13, do you agree we're at 1798, number 2, on the board?
Yes.
So I asked a question here, I'll underline it. I said, where are we? And some people said 6 and some people said 5. I'm not sure what you said.
So on 13?
Chapter 13. I think we're at 6 or 5 or some other number.
Did you have a verse? Like, oh, just general?
She asked, did I ask a specific verse? I'll go with generally, if that helps. Or specifically, if you prefer.
I was thinking depends, like where you are.
She said it depends. So we're not in 1798?
We are, sorry. So I would say the 6th, sorry. 6th.
Which number?
6th.
6, you said. So 1798. Anybody can answer. Someone else can do it if they want. What dispensation are you in 1798? Which number? So in 1798 you're at number 6. Everybody agree? Anybody disagree? So we're here, 1798. Tina?
Can you take me back a little? Oh, can you take me back a little? Where did we get 1798? Where did we get 1798? I remember we looked at Revelation 13 verse 1. And we saw, I think the keyword was send. Is that where we got 1798?
Sand equals 1798. There was some clever person who did all of that. And we didn't prove it. Someone here could relatively easily prove it. So there's a difference between proving something and just showing the logic. Proving it is a bit harder, but the logic is relatively straightforward. Which I think we're going to do in a second. So, I think everybody said we're in number 6. When does number 6 begin? No one over here is not participating. Where does number 6 begin? Anyone over here? Over here?
$17.98.
So you say 6 looks like this? Yes?
Yeah.
And tell me 5.
5. 5 is from 538 to 1798.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at 1798. Which number are we at now? 5 or 6? So if I go to maybe I'm not reading properly. It says 13:1. I saw a beast rise up out of the sea. This beast that's rising up out of the sea, what number is that?
Yes.
So, is the beast in verse 1 in the sea? It's not in the sea. Where is it? He said the beast is on the sand. Who reads it that way? The beast is on the sand. So you said someone. Oh, we'll put the mic there and we'll come back. I heard something.
John is on the sand of the sea.
We'll
Then.
So we know John's on the sand.
Mhm.
I stood on the sand.
Yes.
Carry on. I want to know where the beast is.
So, you see the beast coming out of the sea.
What does that mean? Is the beast in the sea? On the sand? Or is it crawling up out of the sea and trying to get onto the sand? You don't know? You do know? Yes or no?
No, I don't know.
So, over here. We're going to get the answer.
John is standing on the sand and he is looking at the sea. During that process of looking, he's seeing. And
Stop.
John is standing on the sand. He's looking at the sea. Then he's seeing a process of the beast coming out of the sea, which shows the beast maybe was immersed, then he's coming out of the sea.
Does that help? What number is that?
Number 6.
Take the mic. Number 6.
Number 6.
This beast, keep the mic. The beast that's in the sea.
Yes.
You said it's in the sea.
Yes.
And you said it's popping up out of the sea.
Yes.
Because if it was under the sea, you couldn't see it.
Yes.
And that's number 6. In the future. If you look on the board.
Yes, yes.
When you look on the board, keep the mic. That's in the future. Yes?
I can see it's a process that is coming out.
It's a process coming out. I just want to know the number. On the board, where do I write C?
On the board, where do you write C?
At number 5 or at number 6?
Number 5.
Keep the mic. So I'm going to write C here. Is that what you just said?
Yes.
So when John looks at the beast in the sea, Is that number 5 or 6?
I see number 5.
5. Who's not okay with that? You still not okay?
Yeah, I'm not okay with that.
You're not.
I'm not okay with that, yes.
Take the mic. What do you disagree with? Tell me what number the C is.
The C is number 5.
Okay, so tell me what you're not happy with.
Where John is situated and where the beast is situated.
Just tell me where the beast is.
The beast is on the sand of the sea.
With John.
Nah, John is seeing it. It's another direction. I don't know.
Is John on the beach? On the
Yes.
sand?
Yes.
And that's where the beast is?
Yes. Yes.
So the beast is with John?
Yes. Not with John. It's on the sand. I don't. Yeah. I don't know whether I say with John. But he saw a beast on the sand, maybe on another direction. It was some meters away from him.
Stop. I don't know what you just said. John's on the beach.
Yes.
And the beast is there as well.
Yes, he's on the beach as well.
Okay, so we've turned sand into beach. Is sand water or is sand land?
It's land.
So the beast was in the sea or not?
It was not in the sea.
It was never in the sea.
It was once in the sea, but the point when John saw it.
So the beast was in the sea. Yes? Was.
It was, yes, past. Yes.
And now it's not.
Yes.
It came up out of the sea.
Yes.
So now it's on the sand with John.
Yes.
And where does it go? Does it go anywhere?
Yeah, it was on the sand, and it was.
It's on the sand, coming up out of the sea.
Yes.
And where's it going?
That will be future. He did not explain to us.
So in the future,
Yes.
you don't know where it goes? Are we at 1798?
Yes.
That's like over 200 years ago.
Yes.
That beast that was in the sea. Who is that? In real life?
Yeah, that will call us to God to explain the panoramic
Just give me the name.
history. That was it's the purpose.
Papacy.
Yes.
So we're 200 years in the future. So you know where the papacy went.
That was the end of the purpose.
So you know where the papacy went. It got to the sand. And I asked you, where's it going? And you said you didn't know,
It's going to the.
but you do know. So where did it go?
It was going to the end of its dispensation,
Which is where?
which is to
On the board, where is it, which is where?
be wounded and removed from.
On the board. Which is where?
It is. I can say 1790, the end of its
1798.
the end of its dominion.
1798.
Yes,
Which is what?
the wound and death.
No. 1798 is? It's on the board.
It's the sand.
Sand. Where does the beast want to go?
To the sand. Yes.
It wants to go to the sand. Can it get there? Can it get there or not?
Yeah, he can't.
Can't get to the sand.
He can't.
So it's not on the sand with John. Let me rephrase the question.
Yes, yes, it can't.
It crawls up out of the sea, you said,
Yes,
and when it gets to the sand, what does it want to do?
I think when it get to this end, that is the end of it.
When it gets to the sand, that's its end. My question is, what does it want to do?
It wanted to go to the sand.
And then what?
Yeah, the complexity of your question in my head is.
If this is sand
Mhm.
and this is sea,
Mhm.
what's this?
Because
What's this? Just fill in the blank.
yes,
Yes. No. Sea, sand. I'm not going to say for.
because sea
No,
and
just
sand.
give us the name. Help him.
It's a change. It's land. All right, all right, all right.
Okay. Where does it want to go?
To the land.
And it can't get there
Yes,
because it dies.
yes,
Let's end.
yes.
Let's pray. Thank you. Holy God, we thank you too that you're able to teach us, that you're able to bring our hearts and our minds together. May each of us have a clearer understanding of your word. That these stories, these images, these models become a living reality in our minds. Only then can we enter into an experience that you have been waiting to give to us. Amen.